Mayfield Banks. And I'm coming at you again. And I'm coming live in the Power Huddle. And I'm also on ITGTV, baby. GTV on Instagram TV. Okay, but really, let me tell you this. We're continuing this conversation because somebody asked me today. They have a company and they have a team. And they said to me, why do some of the most magnificent people that I bring onto my team stop? Why do they stop? Okay, so you guys know that this is the Power Huddle, and I'm so glad that you're in my private Facebook group and that you are clear that we are on purpose about becoming stronger, smarter, and more successful. Clear about it. And so when I talk to you about this topic, building a number one top team, and why do the strongest, most ambitious, the ones who say, I'm on fire, watch me, you can count on me, why do they despair? Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of real thoughts. Number one, get excited. You're at least identifying with, attracting to you ambitious people. Bing, 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 bing. There's a big deal on your confidence that's attracting sharp people. People with a vision. People that are willing to listen. People who have a vision for more in their life. That is critical. So first, be excited that you are attracting those kind of people. The second thing is, I always tell people, this business is a business where when you want to have a strong team, you will go through some who don't work out. Either they, after they see more, don't have the same vision you have, and you can't beat yourself up about that. Today my family's in town, and we're coming in together for Thanksgiving, and I have a new amazing assistant. Her name is Sajal, and they're like, well, what happened to your other assistant? Well, everybody doesn't stay forever. And different people move on for different reasons. So, how we always say there's a time and a season and a reason. Everybody doesn't stay forever. So I want to help you as leaders. Don't set expectations for yourself that causes you to get super frustrated when people choose to move on. Number 3, life happens. Even to the ambitious, life happens. And so when you're talking to them, you see what's going on in that part of the world. You wanting to bring them on, them wanting to be a part of what you're talking about. But life happens for me because I was in 10 years of domestic violence. I was struggling with how to fit everything in. So for me, there were times when I was, and then there was times when I fell. And then there was times when I got back up and I got it going. So events is important. Events is important. So as a leader, when you're inviting people into a world where you've asked enough questions, I've talked about this before, where you've asked enough questions of them that they want to participate in this world, that you're offering some options to them. The next thing is we need to get them to see more. Are you persuasive enough, inspiring enough, direct enough, and specific enough to tell them that you need to see? I need you to carve out some time. I say this all the time. Success is inconvenient. And if you're an ambitious person, you're ambitious in a lot of areas of your life. You're ambitious around your career. You're ambitious around your family. You're ambitious at your church. You're ambitious when you're grocery shopping, when you're cleaning up your house. You're ambitious. So I need for you and I to articulate together why this is something you want to do. And will you be willing to carve out time to do something different for yourself? It's all wrapped up in the why. So you as a leader who might be building a team and you're so excited about that person, and then they drop off, and then you let your energy drop with them. And then it becomes impossible to attract new ones with you. So I also tell you that when you're building a team, don't get so caught up in they say yes or no, or yes or no. That's the way the world works. So here's another point I want to bring to you. Are you operating in the land of abundance, or are you operating in the land of scarcity? When you meet an ambitious, phenomenal person and they join your team, are you celebrating so much because you think, wow, it finally happened for me? Or are you celebrating in the fact that, oh, I'm so glad this has happened for me. There's more out there for me, and there's a lot for the person who said yes. Are you operating in abundance? And if you are not, then you're operating in scarcity. Like, oh, it happened for me. An ambitious person wants to join my team. Ooh, I'm so excited about that. And you get so wound up in it that you forget that this is something that happens all the time. There's a lot of ambitious, strong, remarkable people out there. A lot. Your job is to find the needle in the haystack. I get paid a lot of money to find the needle in the haystack. So if these trainings, Power Huddle, is making a difference for you, then don't forget, #replay, and let me know that you watched it in the replay and what difference it made for you. Remember, your comments are helping someone else in their comments. And I truly hope that you're watching me on Instagram and Instagram stories. I'm sharing with you my life, and I love watching yours as well. Come on, you guys. We're not ending 2018 without blasting 2019. I want you to do something today that increases your income, something today that increases your impact, and something today that fuels your relationships. I'm looking for that I that has to do with relationships. Relationships. I'm looking for it. Impact, we all want to make. Income, we all want to make. And relationships. But relationship doesn't start with an I. All right. It's good to see y'all's names. I'm glad you're in the Power Huddle. Don't forget, if you care, share and pass this to somebody as we grow the Power Huddle full of women who want to be stronger, smarter, and more successful.